big week next week on the David Pakman Show. Monday, I will interview Erin Aubrey Kaplan. We are going to talk to her about why minorities have not been taking to Bernie Sanders' candidacy in great numbers. And that is an issue that it has already had a huge impact in the Democratic primary election and in those states next week that are up for primary vote on March 15th. It will also be a big factor. On Tuesday, I will interview futurist Gray Scott. We will talk to him about life in a post-scarcity society. So a little different than just post-workism, right? We've talked about sort of how humans' relationship to work might change as automation increases, but this is a sort of different discussion. If we get beyond scarcity of resources or of many resources, what would life be like when we think about a post-scarcity world? On Wednesday, we will speak to Didier Cornell, and we are going to talk to him not about life extension techniques for increasing longevity that are likely to only be available to the very, very rich, but he is actually someone who has been researching life extension for the masses and what will it really take to have significant and broad-based life extension longevity increases for the human race. And then on Thursday, we will have our investigation into Walmart. I offhandedly mentioned a few weeks ago that Walmart sort of creates customers out of their employees in part by not paying them well. And a former Walmart employee got in touch with us, and working with him and working with intern and segment producer Sam Miller, we have produced a really great piece that looks into the many ways in which Walmart creates their own employees. And then to wrap up the week next Friday, we will go back to a classic interview with Michael Glatsky, a former gay man. And I know to many of you, that's not really a term that makes any sense whatsoever, but he is indeed, he considers himself a former gay man who is now straight. We will revisit that classic interview with Michael Glatsky. Any questions for next week's guests, let me know. Any guest suggestions for future weeks, also let me know. We love getting interview questions from you. And of course, half of our guests, roughly, are suggested by the audience. So get those suggestions in. We'll do what we can to get them on the show.